So I'm about to begin my 5th year at Tech, and I decided to look back at all the years that I've been here and decide to see how much that I've changed. Well, I started with freshman year. And the thing that I realized about freshman year is everybody warned me before I started college about the freshman 15. Before I started college, I had no idea what the freshman 15 was, but everybody warned me about it. They never told me what it was. So when I got to college, I decided to ask what the freshman 15 was. So the freshman 15 is for all those college students who gain 15 plus pounds when they start college. I know, we've all been there. Don't worry, it's okay. You're not alone. So what causes this? What causes the freshman 15? Well, that answer's simple. It's eating out. And I know what some of you may be thinking. Excessive drinking and partying all night is also very unhealthy too, and it adds on to the freshman 15. And you are correct. And all that going out and drinking every night and also eating out can get very expensive. So today I want to persuade you all who eat out daily or for nearly every meal to, instead of using that money to eat out, to go grocery shopping instead. It'll save you money in the long run, and it'll also help you lose a few pounds along the way. So what is the problem with fast food restaurants making it so easy for students to want to eat out all the time? Well, that's because fast food restaurants make it easy and very convenient for students to want to go and eat out all the time. And it becomes very expensive. Even eating off the dollar menu does get expensive at the end of the week, and eating unhealthy, because every fast food restaurant is somewhere along those lines unhealthy, even at Subway. So if you think about it, all those late night pizza deliveries that you have, all those sugar coma study breaks that you have where we go to a fridge or to a nearest gas station and grab an energy drink, gulp it down, and then continue to study while we're cramming for a test. Or even those late night runs that we go to after the bar scene to Waffle House at 2 or 3 in the morning, where we stuff our faces full of waffles and then go to sleep. I mean, where does that lead us? Well, that potentially will lead us to what scientists are now calling obesogenity, which will inevitably lead to overeating. And if you think about it, eating daily or for nearly every meal can add up and burn a hole in your bank account, which I know some parents work really hard to put their kids through college, and some students don't have part-time jobs or are able to afford eating out all the time, so their parents fund their lifestyles, fund their eating and whatnot for them. And I'm very sure that most parents do not want their children or their college students eating out all the time for every meal while they're in college. So what's the cause for fast food restaurants making it so easy and convenient? Well, they've made it no problem for students to go to their nearest restaurant and get whatever they want, like an entire meal, even for $5. Whereas grocery stores and cooking, and for some of you learning how to cook, requires more energy and more effort than most students are willing to give. So when I'm saying that, I'm talking about how a student can simply get in their vehicle and drive to Taco Bell, go through the drive-thru, place their order, give the cashier their payment, get their food, go home, and indulge in their high in sodium and trans fat meals while binge watching Netflix. And that's not really that all healthy for you. And then now we have where students can order meals online and have them delivered to their own house for a couple more dollars than they would go to the fast food place. And that's not just talking about pizza delivery. I'm talking about sandwich shops are now doing this. Chinese places are doing this. Everybody is getting in onto the delivery business just to make a couple more dollars for that restaurant, when it's also hurting the consumer because it's keeping them in their room, on their couches, not even having to leave and get any exercise, even if it's just walking from their couch to their car to go and pick up the meals. So what's the solution to helping students not eat out either so much or saving their money instead of eating out all the time? Well, instead of spending that money that you would spend $30 to $40 every week eating out, you can use that money to go towards at least 2 weeks worth of groceries instead. So when students are choosing to go to the grocery store and fix their own meals, they're determining what goes into their meals and the quality that they're putting into their meals. And then that will lead to a healthier lifestyle. So when students choose to spend the money on their grocery shopping instead of eating out all the time, they're roughly saving about $80 a month. Because if you think about it, spending $30 to $40 each week on groceries, and you use that $30 to $40 to buy at least 1 to 2 weeks worth of groceries, you're saving half of what you would go use to eat out, and you can use that money for something else. So now that I've told you all the benefits of cooking your own meals, going grocery shopping, and all of the not so great parts of eating out, I hope you're reconsidering the way you are spending your money and how you are spending your money. And if you're not, well, you definitely should, because college is already expensive. So why add on to that tab that you're creating by eating out all the time? Especially when you know that all that eating out will make you gain weight. And who wants to gain weight when there's spring break and all these beach trips that people take, and everybody wants to look good at the beach? So choose to spend the money that you would go to eat out on and go grocery shopping instead. It will lead you to a healthier lifestyle, and it will save you money in the long run. And all that extra cash that you have left over, you can instead use it on a treat yourself day.